Welcome to BookBuzz Reviews and Summaries. What if your greatest treasure, the essence of who you are, your stories, your relationships, your dreams, was slipping away and you didn't even realize it? Imagine waking up one morning and not remembering your child's birthday. Imagine staring into the eyes of your spouse and struggling to recall their name. What if the very memories that made you you, the laughter, the lessons, the love, were being quietly erased, one forgotten detail at a time? This isn't just a distant fear reserved for the elderly or those diagnosed with dementia. The truth is, memory loss doesn't start when you're old. It starts decades before, silently, invisibly, but powerfully, and it affects everyone from high-achieving professionals to stay-at-home parents, from teens addicted to digital overstimulation to seniors who've accepted forgetfulness as normal aging. But what if there was a way to stop this silent thief in its tracks? What if you could rescue your memory, restore your mental clarity, and revive the energy and focus you thought were gone forever? In Memory Rescue, renowned psychiatrist and brain imaging expert Dr. Daniel Amen delivers a powerful message of hope. With groundbreaking science, cutting-edge brain scans, and practical, proven strategies, he takes you on a transformative journey, not just to protect your memory, but to supercharge your brain and reclaim the life that still waits for you. This book is more than information, it's intervention. It's about taking back control. Because your brain is not your destiny, and memory loss is not inevitable. You can heal, you can remember, and you can thrive. Memory Rescue by Dr. Daniel Amen. Part 1. The Memory Emergency and Why It Matters More Than Ever. Chapter 1. The Memory Crisis Nobody's Talking About. We begin with a wake-up call. Memory problems are no longer something that only affect the elderly or those with dementia. Dr. Daniel Amen sounds the alarm. Memory loss is an epidemic. Alzheimer's disease is now the 6th leading cause of death in the U.S., and it's rising fast. But here's the real shocker. It often begins decades before symptoms show. Memory isn't just about forgetting where you put your keys. It's about forgetting your life, your spouse's name, your child's voice, yourself. And here's the truth that sets this book apart. You can rescue your memory. According to Dr. Amen, most memory issues are preventable and treatable. You don't have to be a victim of fate or bad genetics. This isn't a doom and gloom story. It's a battle cry for hope. Chapter 2. The Bright Mind System, a Revolutionary Approach. This chapter introduces the bold heart of Dr. Amen's method, the Bright Minds Framework. It's an acronym representing the 11 major risk factors that destroy brain health and memory. Here's the twist. You don't treat memory problems by chasing symptoms. You find the causes. The brain doesn't just go bad. It's under attack, often silently, by forces you can understand and control. So what does Bright Mind stand for? Blood flow, retirement, aging, inflammation, genetics, head, trauma, toxins, mental health, immunity, infections, neurological issues, diabetes, sleep. Think of this like a brain detective game. If you're losing memory, chances are one or more of these culprits are behind it. And if you can tackle even a few of them, you can slow, stop, and in many cases reverse cognitive decline. Chapter 3. Know your brain type. Here's where things get personal. Dr. Amen takes brain health to the next level with SPECT brain imaging, a technology he's used to scan over 160,000 brains. Why does this matter? Because not all brains are the same. You might have a brain that runs hot and anxious, or one that's underactive and prone to fog. If you're treating memory issues with a one-size-fits-all approach, you're flying blind. In this chapter, he introduces 5 key brain types. 1. Balanced, steady, focused. 2. Spontaneous, fun but distractible. 3. Persistent, organized but rigid. 4. Sensitive, empathic but anxious. 5. Cautious, careful but fearful. Each type affects how your memory performs and how it declines. Dr. Amen shows how understanding your brain's personality helps customize your rescue strategy. Chapter 4. The Silent Killers of Brain Function. Just when you think you've got a handle on things, Dr. Amen drops another bombshell. Most memory damage isn't due to age. It's from avoidable brain injuries, and no, we're not talking just about concussions from sports. Everyday life delivers subtle hits to your brain, including chronic stress and anxiety, poor diet, toxic exposure from air pollution or mold, even negative thinking. These aren't just inconvenient. They're dangerous. Dr. Amen calls them brain bombs, left unchecked. They detonate slowly over time. The good news, they're reversible. Your brain has what Dr. Amen calls neuroplasticity. It's superpower to rewire, recover, and even regrow connections, but you have to act before too much damage is done. He ends this part with a haunting but motivating truth. The decisions you make today about your brain will determine the life you live tomorrow. Part 2. The 11 Brain Attackers and How to Outsmart Them. Your brain is either getting healthier or sicker every day. The choice is yours. Daniel Amen. In this part, we dive deep into Dr. Amen's B-R-I-G-H-T Bright Minds framework, his powerful map for identifying and eliminating the 11 major risk factors that damage your brain and steal your memories. Let's explore them, one by one. B. Blood flow, the lifeline of memory. Your brain is greedy. It uses 20% of your body's blood flow, even though it weighs only 2% of your body. Without healthy circulation, neurons begin to starve and die. Dr. Amen calls reduced blood flow the #1 predictor of Alzheimer's. So what kills blood flow? Sedentary lifestyle, smoking, caffeine overload, untreated hypertension, and the fix, movement is medicine. Just walking briskly 30 minutes a day boosts blood flow to your hippocampus, the memory center of the brain. Also, sex, laughter, and omega-3s all increase blood flow. Yes, Dr. Amen gives you a prescription for fun. Are retirement and aging, the dangerous myth. We've all heard the saying, use it or lose it. Dr. Amen says it's absolutely true, especially with your brain. Retiring from work doesn't mean retiring from mental challenge. When you stop learning, your brain starts shrinking. Aging is a risk, but it's not the villain. Mental stagnation is what works. Learn new skills, stay socially engaged, play chess, do puzzles, learn an instrument. Retirement can be a death sentence for your brain or a renaissance, you decide. Inflammation, the fire that burns your brain. Inflammation is like a slow burn inside your skull. It's connected to everything from depression to Alzheimer's, and it's often sparked by poor diet, infections, and even gut issues. Dr. Amen says the standard American diet, SAD, is fuel for this fire. Rescue tools. An anti-inflammatory diet, think Mediterranean style, gut health support, probiotics, regular movement. Testing for C-reactive protein, CRP, a key inflammation marker. When you reduce inflammation, memory clarity can return like fog lifting from your windshield. Genetics, the loaded gun but not the trigger. Dr. Amen doesn't let you hide behind your DNA. Yes, the APO4 gene increases your risk for Alzheimer's, but genes are not destiny. They're just tendencies. What matters more is epigenetics, how your lifestyle talks to your genes. This chapter empowers. Even if you're genetically at risk, you can slash your chance of developing memory loss by 50% or more with lifestyle changes. Key action. Find out your genetic risk. Knowledge is power. Head trauma. The invisible injury. You don't need to have been knocked unconscious to have brain trauma. Bumping your head in a car accident, falling off a bike, or years of sports can silently degrade memory. Dr. Amen shares story after story of patients who were misdiagnosed with depression or ADHD when the real issue was undetected brain trauma. What to do? Assess your head injury history. Use neurorehabilitation tools like hyperbaric oxygen, omega-3s, brain games. Protect your brain. Always wear a helmet. Toxins, the brain's invisible assassins. Your brain is under daily assault from environmental toxins like mold, air pollution, pesticides, heavy metals like lead and mercury. Even alcohol and marijuana, though legal, are brain toxins in high doses. Dr. Amen is blunt. Every ounce of alcohol shrinks your brain. Detox action plan. Eat organic when possible. Filter your air and water. Use clean products. Sweat it out saunas. Exercise. This chapter is a must-hear for anyone who wants to clear the brain fog and restore sharpness. Halfway check-in. At this point, Dr. Amen has flipped the script. Memory loss is no longer mysterious. It's often multi-causal and, more importantly, actionable. These first 6 bright risk factors alone represent massive opportunity to change your brain's future. But he's not done yet. In the next chapters, we'll tackle the final 5 letters of bright minds. M. Mental health. I. Immunity. N. Neurological conditions. D. Diabetes. S. Sleep issues. Part 3. The final 5 brain attackers and the power of daily habits. When your brain works right, you work right. Dr. Daniel Amen, we've explored 6 major threats to your memory: blood flow, aging, inflammation, genetics, trauma, and toxins. Now we venture into the second half of Dr. Amen's Bright Minds framework, 5 final brain attackers that are often overlooked but deeply destructive. If you've ever felt mentally foggy, anxious, or moody, this part will speak to your soul and your neurons. M. Mental health issues. The mind-body trap. Dr. Amen makes this clear. Your mental health is your brain health. Conditions like depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, and ADHD don't just affect mood. They damage memory, shrink critical brain areas like the hippocampus, and disrupt focus and learning. One powerful insight: untreated depression can shrink the brain by up to 10%. Rescue tools. Targeted supplements like omega-3s, saffron. Same. Structured psychotherapy. Brain-type specific treatments, not one size fits all. Avoid self-medication, especially alcohol and marijuana. Dr. Amen uses SPECT imaging to tailor treatments based on how your brain is functioning, not just a checklist of symptoms. I. Immunity and infections. The hidden brain hijackers. Chronic infections like Lyme disease, Epstein-Barr virus, and long-term mold exposure can wreak havoc on your brain. Some patients are even misdiagnosed with Alzheimer's when the real culprit is a hidden infection or autoimmune issue. He shares stories of patients transformed, not with memory meds, but with antiviral therapy, detox protocols, and gut healing. Dr. Amen urges listeners to look into chronic fatigue, brain fog, recurrent infections, gut-brain connection. Your immune system and memory are intimately linked. When your immune system is inflamed, your brain is inflamed. N. Neurohormone deficiencies. The silent decline. As we age, levels of critical hormones like testosterone, estrogen, thyroid, and DHEA decline, often without symptoms until memory begins to suffer. Especially in women postmenopause or men over 40, hormonal imbalance can lead to forgetfulness, fatigue, low motivation, trouble concentrating. Dr. Amen is a huge proponent of testing, not guessing. He urges every patient with memory issues to check their full hormonal panel and work with a health provider who understands bioidentical hormone therapy. This isn't about vanity, it's about vitality. D. Diabesity. The sugar brain sabotage. Diabesity is Dr. Amen's term for the deadly combination of diabetes plus obesity, 2 epidemics that are shrinking brains in real time. The link is direct. High blood sugar damages blood vessels, inflames the brain, and leads to insulin resistance, which starves neurons of glucose. Here's the scary part. Even prediabetes increases the risk for Alzheimer's by over 40%. Dr. Amen's brain-friendly diet. Low glycemic, high in healthy fats, avocados, nuts, olive oil, rich in colorful vegetables, no added sugar, low refined carbs. He calls sugar and processed foods weapons of mass destruction for your brain. S. Sleep. The brain's nightly detox. Sleep isn't optional. It's a biological necessity for brain repair and memory consolidation. Dr. Amen warns that even one night of poor sleep impairs memory and concentration, and chronic sleep problems, like apnea or insomnia, can speed up brain aging and increase Alzheimer's risk. Sleep rescues. Aim for 7 to 8 hours a night. Treat sleep apnea, get a sleep study. Shut off screens 90 minutes before bed. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. Create a cool, dark sleep environment. Sleep is when your brain literally washes away toxins. If you're not sleeping, you're not healing. Wrapping up Bright Minds. Why it matters. Each Bright Minds factor is like a lens, helping you see clearly what might be affecting your memory. But here's the secret. You don't have to fix everything, just the right things. Dr. Amen says that in most patients, 3 to 5 factors are usually the main culprits. When you identify and treat those root causes, the results can be profound, even life-changing. This is personalized medicine. This is memory rescue, daily habits that heal. After the deep dive into brain risk factors, Dr. Amen zooms out to focus on daily life, what you eat, how you move, how you think. Because true memory rescue isn't just about tests and pills, it's about rituals. Here are some of his top brain-boosting habits. Is this good for my brain or bad for it? Ask this before every decision. Neurobic exercises. Challenge your brain in new ways. Non-dominant hand brushing, reverse routines, gratitude practice. Shifts brain chemistry away from anxiety and toward joy. Time-restricted eating. 12 to 16 hours fasting daily boosts brain repair. Avoid multitasking. It fragments focus and harms memory. Part 4. Brain Warriors. Your 10-day memory rescue challenge. You can't be a brain warrior if you're not willing to do the work. Dr. Daniel Amen. Dr. Amen isn't just about diagnosing and analyzing. He's all about action. Memory rescue isn't a passive experience. It's a journey of transformation. And in this final part, Dr. Amen shares a 10-day challenge designed to kickstart your brain's healing process. This is the culmination of everything you've learned so far. It's a call to arms for your brain's future. Brain Warriors. Embrace your inner hero. The term brain warrior is not just a catchy phrase. It's the mindset you need to protect your most precious asset, your mind. Dr. Amen encourages you to take control of your brain with military-like discipline. He talks about the warrior mindset, the resolve to make decisions that honor your brain, not harm it. What does a brain warrior look like in action? It's someone who refuses to settle for brain fog or memory loss, fights against the daily toxins and lifestyle choices that degrade brain health, establishes habits that promote mental clarity and emotional stability. Being a brain warrior isn't about perfection, it's about commitment. Your brain deserves your best effort. The 10-day Memory Rescue Challenge. Dr. Amen created this challenge to instantly begin reversing the damage done by brain attackers. He's seen countless patients transform their memory, mood, and mental clarity in just 10 days by following these steps. Here's the challenge breakdown. Day 1. Know your brain type. Assessment time. Dr. Amen's SPECT Brain Scan can reveal how your brain works. You can also take an online quiz to understand your brain type. Are you a chaotic brain with too much activity or a slow brain lacking stimulation? Take the first step in understanding how to treat your brain like the unique entity it is. Day 2 and 3. Clean up your diet. Dr. Amen's brain-boosting diet plan focuses on foods that nurture brain health. Rich in healthy fats, colorful veggies, and lean proteins. Avoid sugar, refined carbs, processed foods, and alcohol. These are all brain destroyers. Start fasting. Aim for 12 to 16 hours of intermittent fasting to help your brain reset and repair itself. Day 4 and 5. Revive your brain with exercise. Move your body every day. Dr. Amen recommends 30 minutes of aerobic exercise daily, whether it's a brisk walk, swimming, or cycling. Movement increases blood flow to your brain and boosts memory. If you have joint pain or physical limitations, gentle exercises like yoga or Tai Chi can still work wonders. Day 6. Supercharge your sleep. Revisit your sleep hygiene. Dr. Amen stresses the importance of 7 to 8 hours of restorative sleep. Set a consistent bedtime and wake-up time. Avoid screen time 90 minutes before sleep. Try using tools like a white noise machine, sleep mask, or melatonin supplements to improve quality of sleep. Day 7. Detox your brain. Limit toxin exposure by filtering your water, air, and food. Dr. Amen encourages patients to rid their homes of environmental toxins. Mold, chemicals, and even perfumes can have a negative impact on your memory. Start a simple detox. Drink plenty of water, enjoy cleansing teas, like green tea or dandelion root, and incorporate foods that support liver health, like broccoli, garlic, and turmeric. Day 8 and 9. Stimulate your mind. Learn something new every day. Take up a hobby or challenge your mind with puzzles, reading, or a new language. Dr. Amen advises brain games to increase cognitive function. Simple activities like Sudoku, crosswords, or learning an instrument can help. Practice neurobic exercises. Challenge your brain with new experiences. Try brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand. Day 10. Love and laugh. The power of positive emotion cannot be overstated. Dr. Amen discusses the importance of gratitude, love, and laughter in neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections. Commit to practicing gratitude every day. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each morning. Laugh more, watch a funny movie, hang out with friends, or listen to music that lifts your mood. The power of small, consistent actions. The 10-day challenge is an intense kickstart to your brain's recovery, but Dr. Amen makes it clear. This isn't a one-time fix. Small, consistent actions are what keep your brain healthy over the long term. Dr. Amen's key message here is, brain health is a lifelong commitment. It's not about quick fixes, but about daily, consistent actions that compound over time. When you become a brain warrior, you don't just rescue your memory, you optimize it for the future, and that's worth every effort. The final word. Your brain's future is in your hands. As we wrap up the journey through memory rescue, remember this. Dr. Amen's methods aren't just about avoiding memory loss. They're about thriving. By reversing memory loss and optimizing your brain health, you're not just fighting to remember, you're fighting to live your fullest life. Every decision you make either helps or hurts your brain. The power is in your hands. Now, go ahead and take the first step on your 10-day challenge. The future of your brain starts today. Final thoughts. Embrace the brain warrior mindset. Take responsibility for your brain's health every day. Start with small, daily habits and see how they stack up for a better, brighter brain. Thank you for joining us on this memory rescue journey. You have the tools, the knowledge, and the power to change your brain's future. It's time to take action. You're the hero of your own brain rescue story. Read the book to learn more. Thanks for listening to Book Buzz reviews and summaries.